After this show, I'm going to leave Philly for South Dakota, specifically the Pine Ridge Reservation. I'll be there to talk about COVID's impact on workers and small businesses. But another policy issue that's crucial to many indigenous Americans is climate change. That particular reservation, Pine Ridge, is very close to the KXL Pipeline, which is currently under construction. It's to the south of the Dakota Access Pipeline. The Dakota Access Pipeline was at the center of huge protests that you probably remember making news back in 2016 and 17. These are both pipelines that come from Canada. And that pipeline is on the Standing Rock Reservation, which is also nearby. The Dakota Access Pipeline crossed under native land and adjacent rivers and was thought to be a serious threat to the region's water supply. But native tribes didn't stop there. They took on the government again as recently as this month, filing a new lawsuit against Trump's Department of the Interior after it cleared a path for the KXL Pipeline to cross their ancestral lands without native permission, as usual. The scrutiny of KXL is greater than ever now for a big reason. It was originally vetoed by President Obama at the behest of John Kerry, who was then the Secretary of State. Remember, pipelines that cross from another country into America have to be approved by the State Department. This week, Kerry was tapped by Joe Biden to become the incoming administration's climate chief. Understanding that the project could now be dead on arrival come Inauguration Day, Canada's envoy to the U.S. released a statement saying that the project is, quote, not the same project John Kerry vetoed in 2015. Kerry is the first of many appointments that President-elect Biden will make to create his Climate A-Team. Their overarching goal is for the nation to become carbon emissions neutral by 2050. The Biden administration says it will invest $2 trillion in various environmental projects to help achieve that goal. Biden also pledges to reemerge as a world leader on climate, which includes rejoining the Paris Climate Agreement. On Tuesday, Kerry explained that the only way to win the climate change fight is if every nation works in concert.
No country alone can solve this challenge. Even the United States, for all of our industrial strength, is responsible for only 13% of global emissions. To end this crisis, the whole world must come together. You're right to rejoin Paris on day one, and you're right to recognize that Paris alone is not enough. At the global meeting in Glasgow 1 year from now, all nations must raise ambition together, or we will all fail together.
Now, Biden's commitment to combating climate change goes beyond appointing John Kerry as a special presidential envoy. NPR reporting that the president-elect plans to appoint another climate chief to handle the policy agenda domestically. Biden has said he wants the climate to be a focal point of his administration, and he wants to take an all-of-government approach in confronting this existential threat. We're going to have more on the fight against climate change and pipeline politics tomorrow morning from 8 to 10 a.m. Eastern when I'm live from South Dakota. We'll have more Velshi after this.